Hey, what it do? It's your boy Grade A Dre, man. We back with another episode, PBG Unplugged. I think we on number 9. So without further ado, we gonna bring on a new face to the podcast, to the scene. Miss Kennedy Williams. She's here, y'all.
Hey.
All right, Miss Kennedy. Tell the people who you are, what you do.
So, yes, I'm Kennedy Williams, and I'm an actress. I've been acting for about a year now. I've done about eight films in total, 7 speaking roles since the year that I've been in the craft. Um, Acting is kind of what I'm trying to focus on right now, but I kind of open to, even like the crew side of things. I've had some positions on sets where I've worked as a script supervisor before, things of that sort. So just kind of trying to get into the film industry wherever I can and see what works best for me.
That's what's up. So, as far as acting side, how you liking the acting side?
I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I've been in it for a year, but I did act. I did theater when I was younger, and
Mm,
it wasn't one of those things that I felt like was a realistic goal for me. So I just kind of like stopped and took a little hiatus from it, or a long hiatus from it.
right.
And so just getting back into it this year, film specifically, has really like just meeting people on set, being behind the camera, and like really diving into my characters is like, it's really something I can see myself doing like long term. So I've been enjoying it.
That's what's up. So if y'all don't know, this is Drea from Bissonet. You know what I'm saying? She had a very, very powerful role in the film. Um, yeah. That's you on the cover, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah,
That's me
yeah,
in
yeah.
the pink.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So being that Bissonet is such so I don't know how old you are, I'm not gonna ask. But me, I'm a little older. Um, have you heard about Bissonet before you shot that movie?
So I've heard of it,
Hmm.
but I did not really know exactly what was the like rave behind it. So
Mm,
I really had to kind of do my research when the film, or when I was asked to be a part of it, because like I said, I only heard of the street name. I'm not even from Houston for real, for real. Like I grew up in Houston, but I'm not from Houston. I'm not from that area
right.
even. So it was pretty new to me, and I'm pretty young too. So
Okay, so for those who don't know, well, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all do know, Bensonet is a very, 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 very historic, popular prostitution drug stroll. So, being that you had such a strong character in the movie Bensonet, what was the process of going from, because y'all can see she looked just so innocent. What was the process of going from that innocent Kennedy Williams to Drea hardcore stomp down?
yeah. So I feel like while I still had that transition from being like, the innocent Drea to Candy on the streets, I still kind of was able to show, like, Candy was still kind of innocent in a
Hmm.
way. So it was like I kind of had to learn the ins and outs from T Baby and Destiny. Like, having her as my castmate, she kind of helped with that, because I feel like Destiny kind of is a watered down T Baby in real life.
Yeah,
So
for
like,
sure.
not, and she, without the the sex and prostitution, like she really is the loud type of, so she made it really like I was able to kind of get into that character. I love having a scene partner that makes it easier for me. So that was kind of like it's easy in the sense that Candy, like I said, still had that innocence aspect to her, but as far as actually getting to the like street working side of things, it was very different. I don't think it's ever one of those things I would get used to, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I feel you. So being that that role, so of course that was the first role of that kind.
Hmm.
Uh, um, what's the response you getting from it? Like from like the character itself.
So I've seen some people say things like, "How could somebody, how could your friend really convince you to dive into this life like that easily if that's not the type of person you were?" As far as me personally, I haven't really heard too much. honestly, surprisingly, I haven't had too much negative feedback for my character specifically. Um, and I'm not sure why that is because I expected a lot more, honestly. But it's been pretty. It's been different because I'll have to kind of let my family members know when they watch
Right.
it. Hey,
Like, hey,
beware! Like
going down in here.
it's some intimate things happening in there. So it's definitely different. It was something I had to like really get out of my comfort zone to do. I had to make sure that the director understood like this is something I've never done
Right.
before. So
Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen on a previous episode, but Bissonet was one of my top three
I
before.
did. I
You
did.
know what I'm saying? So I liked it. I liked everything about it. I liked the character roles. I've worked with a few of those people before.
Hmm.
So I think y'all did a great job on that. So let's talk about some of your other films.
Okay.
You are in My New BFF.
Yes, so that was my first film that I did. That was October of 2022. It's not out on any streaming platforms just yet. I'm not sure when it will be, but we did just have a premiere for it back in July. It's pretty much about a girl who is in high school and she already has, her best friend. She kind of has her friend group, her circle, and then a new girl moves in, and we're really not sure what her intentions are, and that's the new BFF. And when things kind of just the plot kind of starts to unfold. So my character specifically, I played Stacy, and she was kind of the more outgoing, like reckless friend who
Mm,
kind of didn't really take anything seriously.
mm, mm. So have you ever been in a My New BFF situation and growing up?
I have had some friends that I feel like their intentions have not necessarily always been pure. I will say that. Maybe not to that extent in that movie because that was a little crazy. But yeah, like I have had some interesting friendships that I've dealt with that kind of makes you want to, put your guard up and not, let
Yeah.
people in too easily. So.
Yeah, I feel that. So I know your mom is an actress.
Hmm.
So did that play or have any influence on you just wanting to step away from theater and dive into full time actressing?
Yeah, it actually did. So my mom, I always consider her to be my number one supporter. So she was the reason I even started theater as a kid. I didn't continue pursuing it. She also kind of took a hiatus from acting. She around when she was my age is when she was raising me and my brother. So it
Mm,
was like she didn't really have that opportunity to like play the roles that she would have played around my age or things of that sort. So
right.
she did play a big part as far as me getting back into film. She already kind of because my first film was with Denise Monet,
Mhm.
so she knew Denise. She had worked with Denise before, and she was auditioning for a role for one of Denise's films, and she kind of just encouraged me because there was a couple of roles that she felt like could fit my who I am. So she wanted me to get back into the craft, and I to me I didn't feel like it was something I had time for, but she did give me that push to like get
Yep.
back into it. So I'm very appreciative of her, and
That's what's up.
it's never a thing where it's any type of like we're both very proud of each other. We understand we're gonna get different type of work because
Hmm.
we're very different ages, so but always supporting one another.
Yeah, I like your mom. She real cool. I like that like from because I met her on 2 or 3 different occasions, different films,
Hmm.
and she's real like she a team player for sure.
She
So I can
is
imagine how it is with someone that she birthed. So she
right.
always been like super cool, and
Hmm.
I be saying, "Oh my baby, this my baby that," da, da, da. And so,
Yeah,
but that's always good to have somebody in this industry advocating positively.
it
You know what I'm
is.
saying
It
for you for work,
is.
cause this shit crazy. Like me being in my position in my field right now, like
Hmm.
on not on the acting side, but even like on the production side, like it's
Right.
crazy. So to have someone that you know got your back,
It's
like
a blessing.
for sure, for sure. So what was Kennedy like growing up into now?
So I feel like honestly what made Bissonet, the Dre side of Bissonet, so easy for me is because I have always been that kind of innocent girl who didn't really get into like things that I shouldn't be getting into as a
Right.
child. Like, on most that I got in trouble for would be like talking too much to my friends at school. But like other than that, like I didn't really get into too much. Um, I've done a lot of like activities that include performing, color guard, like the flag twirling with marching bands and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing in high school. Dancing, so just performing has always been something that I've known that I wanted to do. I guess it just acting wasn't something I had in mind whenever I would think about it, and so it's crazy that that's what I'm doing right now. But yeah, just kind of always I wouldn't say staying to myself, but it was always my mama very protective, so can't go outside too much. Kind of
As
make your
she
friends at
should.
church and keep that your circle.
Oh, well, that's
And
good. That mean you had a, that
so,
mean you had a good upbringing.
yeah.
So like as far as like outside work, like what do you do to stay, I guess, sharp, to keep your skills sharp as an actress? Like, do you take any acting classes?
So I'm actually about to start some acting classes with Ronson Hawkins. So I'm excited for that, like one-on-one courses. I've been to a couple of workshops before, but nothing like consistent. So that's what I'm really like the next step I'm trying to take in my career as far as making investments into myself
Mm-hmm.
to better my craft. So that's really the next step forward. But yeah, no like consistent acting classes. I'll watch a lot of films and
Yeah.
like do a lot of monologues and kind of record myself doing things and watch back on it and see like what can I do differently. So I kind of just been kind of like self learning, self practicing. So yeah.
Yeah. So what's outside of your mom,
Hmm.
for those who coming up in the industry or wanting to be actors, what's the process to like land gigs, and
Hmm.
what would be your encouragement or advice to anybody that's trying to follow in your footsteps or do the same thing?
So I will say while everybody's journey is different,
For sure.
networking I believe is like the main way to really get your exposure out there. Like you can have the skills and you can, take the acting classes, but to actually land those roles, you really got to get out there and make those connections. That's what I believe. Some people might think there's other routes to take, which I'm there. Like I said, everybody's journey is different, so there definitely are. But those connections and just letting people know who you are, the work speaks for itself.
True.
So getting like even if you're doing your own monologues at home, recording yourself, going out of your way to do your own short films, like maybe
Mm-hmm.
creating your own work for people to see if you're not necessarily landing those roles. Because once they see that and that's something that they want, then you know it'll just start rolling in on its own.
Yeah, I like. I'm gonna chime in on what you said earlier about investing into yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That is very, 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 very important. I tell people all the time, like, I was able to do so many films so fast because I always took mine and put it right back into the craft, the product,
Right.
the service, all that. Like all this you see up in here is one person. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm finally like building a team, and I can show people and have people to help. But I put all this shit together
Mm-hmm.
by investing back into myself.
Right.
So you get kind of, people get kind of when you start doing certain things and it start coming so fast,
Mm-hmm.
people forget that, like, all right, you got to put something back into it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta
Right.
pour a little water back into yourself. So, like she was saying, she's about to start investing in herself in her career, because I'm pretty sure at some point you have to understand, and you got to know, like, all right, I gotta take this skill set up another
Right.
level, and it's gonna take a little time. It might take a little money. It might take a little sacrifice here and there. So to hear you say that, because I ain't never heard nobody say that. I don't think nobody said that on the show, as far as applying to growing your
Right.
your responsibility and your craft.
Mm-hmm.
So that's dope.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
really trying to like you said, like people might realize once they get to the point where they want to be, there's still more growth to happen. So I feel like Bissonet definitely got me the exposure, but it's still not like I'm still not where I want to be. So there still are things that I need to do, classes, traveling just to like take those chances as far as auditions go. So just making that investment, like I said, and putting in the work where I can to better myself, and not expecting, other people to necessarily give me those opportunities, but doing it for myself.
Yeah, for sure. So I gotta ask this question: since you didn't became so popular now, I know they in them DMs.
I'm weak.
I know they in them DMs.
Uh, Actually, so whenever Bissonet came out, I have my Instagram DMs to where like I don't it goes to the requests, so I can't see anything from anybody who doesn't follow me, and I normally don't check them either. So it was like a week after Bissonet came out, and I finally checked my requests. I'm scrolling like I done missed. It's a lot of compliments, it's some
Yeah.
weird stuff going on.
Right.
It was interesting, but it's kind of it's different to experience. I don't know really how to go about that. I don't think it's something I'll ever get used to.
So what was the most weirdest one you got?
Let me think. I will say that it was people asking me like if I really did work on Bissonet for real. So a lot of people, yeah. So that probably wasn't the weirdest one, but that was something that
Whoa.
was going on.
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
they thought that for me and Destiny. So,
Yeah.
but of course, it's gonna be some jokes.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna be.
So how was that working with Destiny? Like how was
Like I said, it was a lot of fun. She is
Destiny?
like,
Is crazy.
yes,
Shout out to
shout out,
Destiny.
shout out to Destiny Green.
my girl.
She's another upcoming actress, and she did amazing in Bissonet as well. So she's like I said, like T Baby, like aside from the prostitution and the sex life, like Destiny she embodies that character. Like she's very strong in who she is. She's loud in a good way. Like she's like, nobody. She's not to be fucked with. Like that's just
It's only
like
one Destiny.
yeah. So it was great, and I definitely made a friend from that. Like me and her didn't meet until Bissonet, but like you would have thought we known each other from a while back.
But that's what's crazy about Destiny. Like she's real. Like you can put her in the room with strangers and she gonna come out with a friend.
Facts.
Sure.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. Set life. What does Kennedy do to prepare to go on set? Like, what's the process of that? Like, do you got to get your Starbucks? Like, break down your diva, cause everybody got one. So I'm gonna tell you mine.
Okay, yeah,
So,
tell me yours.
Mine's is on set. Y'all know this. I don't want no meat.
Oh wow.
I only eat seafood.
Oh.
So that means you gotta have some money if you want me to shoot your movie, cause seafood ain't
Right.
cheap. And I want my own green tea.
Green tea.
Yep.
That's crazy. I need to start making some lists, cause I don't even have nothing like.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So you can add Denise, other people that I work. Like Denise, she know like get Dre his own vegan sausages.
Right.
These ain't for nobody else. All you fake vegans out there, don't touch the food. So she know that. So no, it's no meat,
Okay.
green tea, and sugar-free Red Bull.
Sugar-free Red Bull. Oh,
Yeah.
I need to make that one.
Them my three. I need that on set for sure.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's my diva side. Like, gotta have that green tea, gotta have that Red Bull, and hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos, that's a good
Yeah.
one too. We was eating a lot of hot Cheetos
Hot
on our
Cheetos,
last
for
set
sure.
we did, Hidden Agenda. But I really don't have no like requirements or like
Gotta get you some.
Yeah, I need to get some. Red Bull would definitely be one, because I feel like the first set I was on, we was on set for like really long hours, just those like action scene nights that we would have. It's like Red Bull is the only thing that really will keep me up. So I'm gonna put that on my list for sure.
I only say that because like man, we get so accustomed to what somebody want to give us. Like,
right.
take this, take that. This what
Right.
it is, cause we here. Nah, you gotta get what you want.
Yeah.
And you gotta for sure get what you worth. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
come on now. And I ain't really had no problems. Like, they always, here you go.
Accommodate to it. Yeah, that's cool. I definitely have been trying to figure out like what exactly are my boundaries. What exactly are my non-negotiables. And I think that'll come with me just kind of experiencing
Cause you
the
have
industry
them.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have them. I think
yeah,
everybody has them, and
I definitely do. And I
everybody
feel like,
deserve to have it honored. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
sometimes people will like just, kind of go past their boundaries just because for the opportunity or because they don't think that anybody will be willing to accommodate to them. So, and that's kind of how I used to be. Like, I just never ask the question because I'm afraid of like,
yeah,
getting a
getting told
no or
no.
just, yeah. So, but definitely
So
something I'm learning.
I'm gonna give y'all a crazy story. My second, this is like my second move I ever done. So the first one was mine access denied,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did 10 reasons why men cheat.
Okay.
The director called like, hey, I need a DP. My DP dropped out on me, or however it was. That part right there may be a little fabricated, but I know he needed somebody to shoot the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm riding in my car. He like, I got this amount of money for you, and I was like, nah, I can't do it. And let me say this: wasn't nothing wrong with the money. The money was cool,
Mm-hmm.
but at the time, it wasn't enough for me.
Right.
And I don't know why it wasn't enough for me because I was only 2 movies in.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been my second film.
Yeah.
I only had 1 film before that, so I was like, nah, I don't want that. Hung up. I was like, damn, I really just did that. Now, mind you, at this time, I'm sliding 2020
Mm-hmm.
Corvette, some new shit. I'm in $100,000 car.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit you talking about. Click.
Mm-hmm.
So then my girl, she was like, well, maybe you should take the job for the opportunity
Mm-hmm.
since you're not really chasing no money right now. Look at it like that. Go
Right.
build your network. Woo, 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 woo. So the director reached out to the friend of mine, and she was like, yeah, you gotta pay what he want. Woo. So then he called me back and was like, look, I'm gonna give you what you want. Just give me some time. And I was like, man, you know what? I'll do something better. Since you can give me what I want,
Mm-hmm.
we just gonna lock in and we gonna create from there. So
Okay.
I set the boundary. I don't know if it worked or if it didn't work.
Yeah.
But it did because I think tomorrow we start our 6 or 7 project together.
Right.
So
So now you know that like you creating that from with that person you work with, that
mhm.
relationship. So it's that understanding there.
So like that's very like artists, creators, actors, whatever you are in this field,
Mm-hmm.
don't ever be afraid to say no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't ever be afraid to say no, and don't let certain things keep you from saying yeah,
Right. Yeah.
because certain things could be like when you break down when you break down this shit, you got to break it down for everything that check off for you.
Right.
Sometimes the money don't check off, but the network and the opportunity do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes the money do check out, and then when the money check out, I think everything else just falls.
Yeah.
And
with
so,
my second film, I actually kind of it wasn't something I realized until after like I'm down the line. I'm talking to other people that I've worked with who are telling me I was kind of so basically Killer's Addy was my second film and I I was on set for 6 out of the 7 days that they filmed, and I got paid under $100 altogether for that. And that was something I had a intimate scene in as well. So that was kind of like a really big lesson that I had to learn as far as asking questions. Because like you said, the opportunity, you're not always chasing money. So I really just wanted the opportunity. It was only my second film. But at the same time, you got to know who you're dealing with and realizing that sometimes people are not really seeing your worth. And that was kind of one of those situations that kind of just had to learn from moving forward. But definitely creating those boundaries is really
yeah,
important
that's
for me
important. That's very important. Especially I know, especially for females.
now. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think male dominate every damn thing. So it's like me personally, I like working with the females more than I like working with the men because the men producers, I'm a man, I'm kind of alpha male. So it's kind of like, all right, I gotta chill out. I'm on somebody else shit, you know. So the females always understand it and they respect it as a female man situation. But boundaries are necessary. asking for what you want is for sure necessary. And
Facts.
don't ever sign nothing that you don't agree to just because you want
Right.
a role or a gig. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my keys and tips. So yeah, we talked about the weird DMs. We talked about boundaries. Um, so what is like your fun life like? You like partying, going out?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get out of that lifestyle right now. I'm young, so like I'm in my early 20s.
Yeah.
I'm not wanting to get away from it just because I know that's not something that you get back. But pretty much,
They call it fun girl era,
fun,
soft girl, fun girl era. What is it?
soft. They got soft girl era. They got a lot of
I
names.
seen the
I
fun
don't
girl era.
fun girl era.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's. I don't know what to call it. All I know is I be lit and like
Yeah.
but I go out a lot. I'm actually in a sorority. I'm in a Delta Sigma Theta sorority incorporated.
Oh, that's what's up. What is it? Is it this?
Yes, but yes, that's what it is. But
I know a couple Delta.
yeah. So me and my line sisters, we like to go out a lot.
Yeah.
That's really club sections. Is the thing that I've been doing for some years now, but I've really been
Deltas
trying to
turn up.
find. You said what?
Deltas be turning up.
They do. We
Yeah.
do.
What college you went to?
Sam Houston.
Oh, what that's up 45? Huntsville?
Huntsville.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I had a couple homies go up there.
really?
Hmm
Yeah.
My homie Skrilla went up there, I believe. He a manager over there at D Boy. He might own D Boy now. Shit, he been there so long. Who else I know went up there? I know a couple guys went up there to Sam Houston. Yeah, y'all party hard up there too.
You wouldn't even think so though.
Y'all
Like before I
party.
came there, I'm not even realizing that there's a whole nother black community at this school that like really I would have sworn I never seen.
It's crazy because I know like a few successful people that went to Sam Houston. Like, so it's like they got they own HBCU outside of HBCU.
Yes,
type
that's
vibe.
what's crazy about it. Like I promise you, I felt like I was surrounded by just my people when I like was there. It was never
Like, hey,
like
come over here.
yeah, like so it was great. But I've been trying to just find my activities outside of going out lately. So just like whether that be like I've been getting into hiking lately with my friends. Cooking has always kind of been something that I've done for fun, but just like the things that don't have to include drinking.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I'm gonna say anything like smothered. So like smothered chicken, smothered pork
You
chops.
make your gravy from scratch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we
Of
got
course.
hey,
Of
y'all
course.
might
You
have
got to.
Y'all might have to send a good DM and not a weird DM this time.
I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing for y'all.
Damn it. Damn, smothered. I haven't had no smothered food in a long time. Because I haven't eaten meat in 5-6 years.
So you're a pescatarian.
Yeah.
Seafood only.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I do plant based for sure, but I've been pescatarian since like the real COVID, the first real COVID.
That's crazy.
Yeah, me and my cousin, we had went to Miami, and we was like, bro, when we go back home, we ain't eating no more food, no more meat. But I had been stopped eating like pork, and I had been stopped eating pork and like processed meat. I ain't ate pork. I haven't ate pork in like since I was probably like 17.
Did you ever see yourself like making that a lifestyle for yourself?
Actually, no. What made it? So, I was in a real traumatic accident as a youth. I had got shot like
Oh my god.
when I was like 15.
Damn.
So they had to cut some of my intestines out, and every time I eat a hamburger, I would throw up. And I was like, damn, why I can't keep no food down? Why I can't keep I couldn't keep like spaghetti and all that type of shit. I could never keep it down. I always throw it up. So I ended up going to the hospital. Whatever kind of acid is in the ground beef and all that, my intestines are not long enough to take it through the whole process. Cause each part of your intestines is break your food down. So mine not long enough to take it all the way down.
I would have
'cause it's
never even
so
thought an accident would
yeah.
like that would affect something as far as small as like your diet.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
So I was like, damn. So I went to the hospital. They had to put like a whole little tube down my nose and suck the rest of it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then they was like it's crazy because like I don't supposed to eat peanut butter, but peanut butter is like,
Peanut butter?
yeah,
Why you can't eat peanut butter?
cause whatever in it, I don't have the range to break it down. But I still do though. I still do. It's not. It don't have as much. I guess it's some kind of sodium. It's been a while since I went to the doctor. So I was a bunch of weed drinks
Okay.
later. So I don't know what's the term, but whatever these foods have in it, I don't have enough intestines to break it down.
So you couldn't eat. You cut out the red meat and then pork. But everything else, like chicken and turkey, after that was a choice.
Yeah, everything else that was a choice. And then my girl, she cooks so good, so I was like, "Hey, look, we're gonna try this right here. We're gonna try this different." And then she German, so it's a lot of like they do a lot of fresh food out there. So I was like, "All right, cool, we can try that." And then shit, they been working ever since.
Okay.
I like it. I be trying to encourage all my friends like,
Yeah.
stop eating that. And they're like, bro, how you do it? I'll be like, I don't know. I be wanting to get wings and wing stop and all that, and I ain't like the chicken and stuff. I might like. I got a homegirl, my home. Shout out Nene. I only eat her chicken.
Okay.
Like when she cook chicken, I gotta eat it. But other than that, I don't fuck around.
Yeah, that took a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
A lot of discipline.
Cause I ain't nothing to eat late with that shit. Whataburger discontinued the fish sandwich, so it's kind of like I be fucked. I gotta eat like real food all the time, and that shit get costly.
Yeah, my senior year in high school, I tried to go vegetarian for like a year. I was eating cheese pizza. I wasn't benefiting from nothing because I wasn't doing it the right way.
Right.
So it was something but I don't know if I could ever see myself going like vegan or vegetarian again. Maybe pescatarian. Maybe I could do that because I love seafood. But
So what's your favorite food?
seafood, crawfish to be specifically. I was born in New Orleans, so that's something that like I was raised.
Yeah, that's tradition.
Eating, yeah, like
That was tradition.
I learned how to peel my own crawfish like real young. So,
Let me ask you this. I always want to get like, what's the significance behind what is it called, a king cake?
For Mardi Gras.
Yeah, what's the significance behind it?
See, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't know. I was raised in Houston. I was born in New Orleans. We moved from Katrina, so I was like 5 whenever we moved during Katrina.
I was graduating.
Really? That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was my high school sweetheart, she moved in from Katrina.
Really?
Yeah, so it was like, what that was, 2005?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I graduated 2006.
Oh.
Damn, she was 5 years old and I was graduating high school. That's crazy.
That gives you an idea of how old I
That's
am.
crazy.
So, but yeah, king cake. All I know is when you find a baby, you the lucky one. You got good luck. That means whenever you got the baby in your piece. So.
Oh, so it's a baby in the cake?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's always like authentic king cake. Always got like it's a little like plastic baby like this big.
For real?
Yeah,
I never knew that.
and it's only one baby in the whole cake. So whoever gets it in their slice, like that's good luck for them for the whole year.
Well, that's the significance of it right there, because I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy. I thought it was just like, I knew it was a tradition. I knew it meant something, but I didn't know that. So it's only one baby in the whole cake?
Yeah, only one baby.
Damn, that's crazy. I would hate to have to get the piece of cake that don't have a baby.
Right. I don't know if I ever got it before. I don't know. I might have gotten it once.
Damn it.
Yeah.
So, do you remember any like? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure your mom still do like Southern Louisiana inspired dishes.
Of course, we make gumbo every year for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that.
Mom Dukes, I need me a pot of that gumbo with no sausage and no chicken. So what y'all put in y'all's chicken, sausage?
Everything: crab, shrimp, crawfish, sausage, chicken. But you eat seafood.
Yeah.
So we could just maybe
No
make the pot for
chicken.
you with no chicken, no sausage.
Yeah.
But everything else you should be able to eat.
Yeah, I can eat everything else.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be.
And
yeah.
you don't live too far from us, so Well,
yeah, cool.
your studio not too far from us. I don't know where you live, but
Yeah, for sure. We can definitely
Yeah.
get that going. Yeah, man. So we gonna wrap this thing up. It was nice talking to you. I know this our first podcast, y'all.
Yes.
So,
I
know
can't
what
wait
I'm
to do
saying?
more.
Yeah, for sure.
Have
Y'all tap
fun.
in with her. She a amazing actress,
Thank you.
dope personality, as y'all can see through the interview. What else you got to tell them, Kennedy?
Just be on the lookout for me. I got some projects coming up. I got a Hidden Agenda with Denise Monet coming out next year, 2024. Got some other projects coming out on Tubi later on. So, yeah, y'all hopefully be seeing my face in your near future.
All right, where they can follow you at?
My Instagram is Winnedy Killiams. So that's Kennedy Williams with the K and the W switched around. And then my Facebook, you can follow me on. That's Kennedy Williams. But yeah, that's pretty much the two socials I'm really on for real. So
What made you want to switch to K and the W?
it was I did that in middle school, and I just haven't wanted to let it. I don't want to let it go because that's what people know me as now. They're like, "Hey, Winnedy," like. So I just don't want to let it go. But somebody took Kennedy Williams when I was in middle school trying to make my handle, so I just switched the two letters.
So would you ever on MySpace?
No, I'm
you
too
was too
young for
young.
that.
Damn. I don't think I haven't met nobody in my life outside of probably my kids that ain't had a MySpace.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we getting older, so
Yeah.
you
So you Instagram era for sure.
Instagram, Facebook,
Twitter for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so you Twitter era.
Twitter,
Okay.
definitely. Facebook was like around the time. I think Facebook had just started becoming popular whenever like I was still too young to have it, but I snuck and got an account still anyways. So
Yeah. Yeah, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. PBG Unplugged podcast. Catch us next week with a whole new episode. Get y'all some Sorry I Was Filming. Go get y'all some cream leaves if y'all want to hit that dope. You know what I'm saying? Not Kennedy.
No, of course
But
not.
if you out there, go get you some cream leaves, man. Sorry I was filming. I got to get you a hat or something before you get out of here.
Yeah.
We see y'all next week, man. Holla.
Bye.